All right, yesterday I did best, worst offensive lines in the NFL. Today I'm ranking best, worst secondaries or defensive backfields. These are based on my own rankings. What I use and how I rank them is explained in the Betting Network Discord community, and I have the complete 1 to 32 rankings for not just a secondary, but wide receiver, tight end receiving groups, defensive front seven, and offensive lines, all with analysis and reasoning behind why I ranked them where I did. Let's get into it. I had the Cowboys with the league's best secondary. They finished last season as one of the best, but they had a glaring weakness, and it was the opposite cornerback spot of Trayvon Diggs. They filled this void with Stephon Gilmore, who graded out as the 6th best cover corner in the league last year with an 81.1 coverage grade. Dallas defense led the league in forced turnovers last season. 16 of them were INTs. It's an aggressive secondary, and I really like the scheme defensive coordinator Dan Quinn has used, going from a basic cover 3 to a disguised, varied look that's really confusing quarterbacks. Now, no secondary is perfect, and one of the Cowboys' strengths can also be looked at as a weakness. Being so aggressive, jumping routes led to a ranking of 19th in the rate of allowing 20 or more yards through the air. Now, the second best secondary could easily be the best. The Jets secondary returns 4 starters, which is something I weigh heavily for chemistry and communication. They're led by Defensive Rookie of the Year Sauce Gardner, who rated as the top cornerback by most meaningful metrics last season. This group held the Jets as a team, and especially their defense, together during all their QB issues they had. Even when the Jets' defensive line failed to generate pressure, the Jets secondary still only allowed 6.4 yards per attempt, which was the league's best rate. This secondary really has no weak holes. DJ Reed, Michael Carter had 70-plus coverage grades last year and is one of only 4 units that all eligible cornerbacks grade out above 70. Now, for the worst secondary in the league, starting with the Colts, who lost their 2 best defensive backs, Stephon Gilmore and Duke Shelley. They returned 3 players who played more than 700 snaps, but none of them have a coverage grade above 58. And just for reference, anything above 70 is considered above league average for coverage grades. 65 I'd consider league average. Anything below 60, you start talking about the league's worst corners. The Colts defensive backfield will be led by a rookie, Julius Brents, based on route-adjusted data. Brent's allowed a catch rate of 8.2% above expected over his 2 seasons as a starter at Kansas State and college. He has potential, but it's tough for a rookie to be a full-time starter and difference maker. Now, the Rams come in next as the worst secondary in the league. This is the cost of winning a Super Bowl. Sometimes you sell out your future, and that's what's happening here. The Rams secondary lost Jalen Ramsey, Taylor Rapp, Nick Scott, Troy Hill, who combined to play over 2,200 snaps in coverage last year. All new pieces will come in to fill those voids. Absolute zero chemistry with this group. Deron Kendrick, who might be the best they have, graded as the 2nd worst cornerback in the league last year, and he's their most experienced starter. It's a full rebuild mode here for this unit. Now, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Football's here. If you're interested in bets I'm making along with access to my weekly NFL power ratings, it's all available inside the Betting Network Discord. Tons of helpful stuff in there as well. Betting tools like odds converters, parlay edge calculators. Plus, I have a Google Doc with tons of historical data for all sports, trends, systems. More importantly, and what I think has the most value, is just working together with a team, asking questions, getting answers from experienced bettors. We have a lot of sharp guys in the Discord. Being profitable betting sports is hard, despite what a lot of people say here on social media. But, why do it alone when you can join a team? Link in the bio to join the Discord. It's only $25 per month. It was free, but I had people coming in and stealing different stuff and using it as their own to try and make people believe they know what they're talking about. But, of course, they can still steal stuff, but at least now I get something out of it. That's it for now. Until next time, good luck with you.